Your past doesn't define you. I'm going to say that again, and I'm going to speak a little bit slower because sometimes we miss things. I know I do. Look, fam, your past doesn't define you. And what I'm talking about is anything that happened before this moment. It doesn't define you. Redemption, baby, is a choice. And so a lot of us, I know I have for years, I've let some of my past choices stay. Live within me. Rent space. You've heard all these things. I've let those things happen. Sometimes it really happens when somebody remind me of a mistake I've made. Yeah. Now, really key is those kind of people who maliciously do that on purpose, they got to go. Because at the end of the day, your path, it doesn't define you. Your next choice does. Your next choice, not anyone you've ever made before, defines who you'll be in this present moment. And that right there, that quote right there is your past doesn't define you, your next choice does, is one of the most powerful ones ever. From breaking free from things that have held you down, that has stopped your growth, that has made you think that you're unworthy. Look, it's time. First of all, you were created for greatness. Second of all, you probably have people counting on you. And third of all, why not? Why not redefine who you are today? Why allow things that happened in your past, and I don't care what it was. Humans are flawed, all of us. Some people some people are better actors or actresses around who they show up to be, but every person, every one of them that you know and you don't know, they have a past too. I think that's where that quote comes from. Every saint has a past and every sinner has a future. So as we start to think about our past, let's talk about it. Number one, do you realize that your past was nothing but a classroom and you're a student? All your choices have been nothing more than lessons, even the bad ones. Now, the only problem becomes is when you don't look at it as a lesson. You look at it as an identity. This is who I am. Because I failed here, this is who I am. And you attach it. And the beautiful thing about that narrative is nobody can make you do that. Only you can do that, and only you can continue to do that. And so, if that's been something you've done in the past, I'll challenge you. How about you sit, you write about it? How about you think about it? How about you talk about it with people you trust? And how about you decide to not be that person anymore? How about you decide to be more aware and more intelligent emotionally of who you really are? And let's not attach any of your failures. And you know why we're on it? Maybe not even your successes, because those could go too. And so your past is nothing but a classroom of lessons learned. Number two, redemption. Your redemption is a choice. You get to redeem yourself today. Now, if your past has something to do with hurting other people, there are some things you can do. Number one is you could apologize. Now, will they always accept your apology? No, people won't. And that's okay. When you do give that apology, make sure to attach a change of behavior, something like, yo, I know I messed up, and be sincere and genuine. And also say, in the future. This is very powerful, because I need to know that you're not going to continue to have the patterns that maybe you've shown in the past. So just make sure you say, hey, in the future, this is what you can expect. That way people really realize that you really might have changed. Because to be honest, a lot of people don't. They continue to do the same things over and over, and they break trust. So your redemption, it does require some change. It can't just be, hey, I want a new life. No, you need to change your patterns. I need to change my patterns. As you think about your past, Your past doesn't have to be your present, and it doesn't have to be your future. Once you decide that I'm going to stop letting my past rent space in my present and in my future, the journey begins. The new journey begins of what you can do. And you know what? The beautiful part about it is that nobody can keep you in any box that you don't want to be in. It may take time because you didn't get here in one day, and you're probably not going to clean it up in one day. But think about it. Baby steps. One step at a time, baby steps. When you fall, and you will, you'll fall back to old patterns. Be aware and get back up and take more baby steps. I promise you, 30 days, 90 days, 6 months, you'll look back and you'll say, I cannot believe how far I've gotten. I am not my past. My past does not define me. I am living in my present. I am living with my potential, and I am growing as a human. And when you start having those kinds of affirmations going around in your heart and in your head, it'll change your life. So if this is you, make sure to make that bold stand and say, today is the day that I stop letting my past keep me in prison. I'm not a prisoner. I own me. My past doesn't. I own me. My past doesn't. And like I always say, my name is Cornelius, and my goal is very simple: to help people get out of their own way, including me. Now go be great.